The Complete History of AI, How Artificial Intelligence Took Over the World, 1950 to 2026. Imagine waking up tomorrow and discovering that every AI on Earth has suddenly disappeared. No ChatGPT, no self-driving cars, no AI-generated videos, no voice assistants, no smart recommendations. Even hospitals, airports, banks, and the military would struggle to function. But here's the real question. How did humanity become so dependent on machines in such a short time? Just a few decades ago, artificial intelligence wasn't changing the world. It barely existed. So how do we go from a simple mathematical idea to machines capable of writing books, creating movies, discovering medicines, and even competing with humans in creativity? This isn't science fiction. This is the true story of the greatest technological revolution in human history, from 1950 to 2026. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why many experts believe this is only the beginning. Chapter 1. Before AI existed. In the early 1900s, computers didn't exist. The internet didn't exist. Smartphones were unimaginable. The very idea that a machine could think like a human sounded impossible. Then came World War II. Governments invested enormous amounts of money into building faster calculating machines. One of the most brilliant minds of that era was Alan Turing. Instead of asking how to build a better calculator, Turing asked something far more radical. Can machines think? That single question changed history forever. In 1950, he published a groundbreaking paper introducing what later became known as the Turing test. The idea was surprisingly simple. If a person could have a conversation with a machine and couldn't tell it apart from another human, could that machine be considered intelligent? At the time, most people laughed at the idea. They believed true intelligence belonged only to humans, but history was about to prove them wrong. Chapter 2. The Birth of Artificial Intelligence. The year was 1956. A small group of scientists gathered at Dartmouth College in the United States. For the first time in history, they officially used the term artificial intelligence. Their dream was astonishing. They believed that within a generation, machines would learn, solve problems, and think like humans. It sounded ambitious, maybe even impossible. Early AI programs could solve basic math problems and play simple games. The media became excited. Many predicted that intelligent robots were only a few years away. But reality had other plans. Computers were painfully slow. Memory was tiny. Processing power was almost non-existent. The technology simply wasn't ready. Chapter 3. The AI Winters as expectations collapsed. Funding disappeared. Researchers struggled to show real progress. The excitement faded. Many people began calling AI a failed dream. This period became known as the AI winter. Not once, but twice. For years, AI development slowed dramatically. Some scientists even abandoned the field entirely. But behind the scenes, a small group of researchers refused to give up. They believed one day computers would have enough power to finally make AI work. They were right. Chapter 4. The Deep Learning Revolution. Everything changed in the 2000s. Computers became thousands of times more powerful. The internet created enormous amounts of data. Graphics processors, originally built for video games, unexpectedly became perfect for training neural networks. Suddenly, AI started recognizing faces, understanding speech, translating languages, beating world champions at games once considered impossible for machines. In 2016, Google DeepMind's AlphaGo defeated world champion Lee Sedol. Many experts called it one of the biggest milestones in AI history. It was no longer just following instructions. It was learning. Chapter 5. The Generative AI Explosion. Then came the moment that changed everything. Generative AI. Instead of simply analyzing information, AI could now create it. It could write, draw, compose music, generate videos, write software, and answer questions in natural language. Millions of people experienced advanced AI for the very first time. Businesses transformed overnight. Students learned differently. Programmers worked faster. Artists discovered new tools. Entire industries began adapting. AI was no longer a technology used only by scientists. It had entered everyday life. Final chapter, 2026, the beginning of a new era. Today, AI is helping doctors detect diseases, helping scientists discover new medicines, powering robots in factories, improving transportation, supporting education, and changing how millions of people work every single day. But despite everything we've achieved, the biggest question still remains. What happens next? If AI evolved this much in just a few decades, what could another 70 years bring? Could robots become part of every family? Could humans merge with AI? Could entire cities run almost entirely on intelligent machines? No one knows for certain. But based on today's technology, the possibilities are extraordinary. And that's exactly what we'll explore in the next episode. The future of AI. What the world could look like in 2099.
Hey, Explorer! Become part of our big adventure. Hit subscribe, like, and the impossible together. See you on the next horizon.